Um, okay, so you was born in democracy, but you
I was born into 2 years of it.
2 years of it. Okay, so when you found out that you couldn't search anything about your government, how did that make you feel as a person and as a human?
Well, the thing is, my family has always had ways of getting around that. We have a VPN, so we bought a connection to American internet, which is how I know more than the average person would there. But you know, if I didn't have that capability, it would make me very upset. Like, the thing is, a lot of people just know things the way they are because that's the way they've always been. That's the way it is over there. They don't have reasoning as to why it became like that. And for them, it's okay because they grew up thinking that way. But for most people in Hong Kong, you know, we had 50 years of democracy. We know what it's all about. So when we find out we can't go on Facebook, which is a small deal, or we can't go on Google or Gmail or anything like that, they're small things, but at the end of the day, they kind of bother you, you know, because you don't know where things are coming from. You're just left in the dark.
My question is, I understand, like, you know, China is a communist country, and you feel that if you guys had the option to vote, it would be better. We in America, we have the option to vote, but do you feel like we really make a difference?
Well, that's the thing. I think that you guys don't necessarily do make a difference, but you guys have the opportunity to. Because we don't even have, we first have to make sure that we can vote before we can vote effectively. Whereas you guys can vote, and all you have to work on is making it effective.
To piggyback off of what she was saying, like when I turned 18 and I was actually able to vote, I couldn't vote because somebody was already in office, so it wasn't an election. So this year will be my first year actually voting. So I vote based off of because my ancestors couldn't vote. And for me to have that right to vote, I feel as if everybody should use it. Because if you're not a felon or if you wasn't born in the United States and you can't vote, and you have, like, I have Dominican friends, and I have a lot of friends that can't vote, but I'm voting because of them, and I feel like everybody should vote. Because right now, let's be real, if Trump get in office, everybody gonna be looking for another 3 jobs to support themselves. Simple. Right. I'm going to Canada.
Can I piggyback off what she said real quick? Again, as someone that's not from this country, I can't vote, but the rest of the world is really watching what's happening. Like, we're very aware of the fact that Trump is, you know, one of the people that are in lead right now. And, you know, sometimes I feel like people need to stop and think that this isn't, I've talked to some people that think it's kind of a joke. They're like, I want to vote for Trump because he's funny. And I'm like, it's not why you choose your president.
Do you think, well, I don't know how long you've been in the States, but have you seen in this election an uprising and excitement and change?
I've only been in this country for 3 years, but I went to an American school in Shanghai during the last election. So I was still following what was going on. Everyone around me was also American. So yes, and I think a lot of that has to do with the media, and I think also that it's to do with people like Trump and Sanders who are using the media to their benefit.